Right, so this is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Charles Barkley slams black people who wear Trump's mugshot. Guys, you guys send me the craziest things.
But this past week, Charles, I don't know if you know, but you've been in the news for some comments you made on our last show. Do you remember, dear, what you said?
I do remember what I said.
Okay, we'll rotate.
If I see a black person walking around with Trump mugshot, I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Charles.
No, Gail.
Charles.
Gail.
You really can't say that because A, you don't mean that.
Oh, I mean that sincerely.
But if you see
He won't do that.
somebody, a black person with a Donald Trump,
I'm gonna punch him right in the
punch
eye.
him in the face.
Gail, I promise you.
But for what reason, though, sir?
I would bail you out. I would bail you out.
You're not gonna be my first call.
No, you know, it's so funny because before I took this show, before we agreed, because Charles and I, we have to say this, neither one of us were looking for another job. And CNN called and they had this great idea, you and I together, which I thought was really fun. And people said, aren't you worried about things Charles would say? And I said to you, you're a grown-ass man. You say exactly what you think, and you take responsibility for everything you say.
Yes.
And so it's not like you just willy-nilly say stuff for clickbait, right?
I always know the response, and I always know how much gasoline I'm putting on the fire.
Okay.
Of course.
So in that vein, that clip that you all just saw has been seen millions of times, and there have been quite a few articles written about it, and that's before we even get to the social media comments,
all right, please,
which look a lot like this gentleman. He's very large. He's wearing a mugshot, of the T-shirt, or photoshops of large men wearing the T-shirt that say, "I hear Charles Barkley's looking for me." They all think that you are ready to run around punching people who vote for Donald Trump. Now, I know when you say...
I mean, bro, you said it, right? I mean, but I don't really understand the issue here, guys.
That was just you making a point. That's not something you would literally do going around attacking people, right?
Well, let me say, is this my camera right there? I want to make sure people can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Number one, obviously, I'm not gonna go around punching random strangers in the face, first and foremost. Secondly, people can vote for who they want to.
Yes.
People can vote for who they want to. The point I was trying to make.
There you go.
No, the point I was making. I wasn't trying to make it.
Okay.
When Donald Trump compares his plight with that of the black person,
Yes.
that is what I had a problem with. Mm-hmm. Now, I do want to say this. I want to make it perfectly clear. If you're a black person and you're wearing a Donald Trump mugshot, you are a freaking idiot. And I'm only saying freaking idiot because they won't let me say what I really want to say.
Right.
But you can figure it out. It starts with an F.
I mean, bro, listen, you can't say you don't really care who someone votes for. I mean, like, be fully aware. The Democrat Party, it's tricky over there, right? They seem to care a whole lot about everything, let's say, during the election years. But then after that, they care zero, right? It is, in fact, a plantation, guys, all right? But the fact is, you're saying you don't care how someone votes. Keep this in mind. I would not vote for Trump. I would not vote for Biden. So I'm not in this camp. I don't care either way, right? But you can't say this, bro, because obviously you care deep enough to come out of your mouth and say, you know what, I'm going to physically put my hands on someone if I see someone with a Donald Trump shirt on, bro. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you are. Listen, people can vote for who they want to.
Yes.
But for him to compare his plight with that other African, I don't even like that term, the black people in America.
Yeah.
Thank you for... Okay, that makes more... Yeah, listen, African-American... I'd rather just be called Black American, bro. I'm not from Africa. We're not doing that.
It's asinine and stupid. Mm-hmm. And like I said, you guys can put on those too small T-shirts like y'all got them on. Get a big size if you're going to wear it. Don't put on a medium and act like you got muscles. But... that is so. It just that bothered me.
That irritates.
It bothered me because for him to compare a white billionaire,
yes,
who is in trouble because of stuff he did,
yes,
not because of stuff like black people get in trouble stuff that happened
they did not
deserve to do.
Yes,
but for him to compare that to black people's plight, that's just stupid on their part. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all got Nielsen boxes if y'all gonna wear those tight T-shirts around the house and somebody take pictures. But I'll stick by what I said. If you wearing a Trump mugshot around, you are a freaking idiot.
But you aren't going to go just randomly attack people on the street. That's the only point I want to make.
No, he's not. But he said it. It was for clickbait, basically. He's saying that it wasn't for that purpose, but it in fact was. Also, I have no idea. I don't follow Trump, so I don't know what exactly he said, and they're not giving enough really insight on what's happening. So I'm sure someone in the comments could probably help me out on that very specific comment he's making here.
They had the Trump sneakers on too. Unless they had the Trump sneakers on too. Now, if you got the mugshot,
okay,
you got the mugshot and the Trump sneakers on, you uncross over a line that you cannot get back.
Well, there are three.
Hey, listen, really quickly though, those January 6s are actually decent looking, guys. All right, they are.
99. Some people say that's a good deal, but I was trying to help you. I said you don't really mean that.
I'm not going to go around. I'm trying to make the point, though. I'm not going to go around punching people.
Yeah, that's what
that violence is never the answer.
Exactly.
Right.
But my message is very clear. If you think Donald Trump is under the same umbrella as black people, you're just stupid.
Yeah.
But you know what, Gail? We got big announcement.
We
got to move on. We had her on last week.
Yes.
And
yes,
Nikki Haley.
Before Super Tuesday, we had her on.
She had a big announcement today.
Roll tape.
The time has now come to suspend my campaign.
Okay.
I said I wanted Americans to have their voices heard. I have done that. I have no regrets.
All right, who is this person? What side is she on? Help me out in the comments. Again, guys, I do not follow politics any longer. I used to care a whole lot about what was going on with the government. Then I just basically backed out of it completely. It is all nonsense. Both sides are absolute trash, guys. We need a third or fourth party, someone that can get both these individual groups out of government, bro. Get them out. Let's try something different now, please. I beg of you, right? So I have no idea who this person is or what side she's on. She's wearing red, so I'm guessing maybe Republican. All right, let's go.
So many people were waiting to see if she was going to endorse Donald Trump, and she did not endorse him.
Well, she should.
So
she should. She insulted. She's been insulted. He was racist toward her, talking about her Indian heritage.
Yeah.
She's insulted her husband. Like, I don't care if you're a Republican or a Democrat, whatever. You can't just go with party affiliation. I think everybody should be an independent.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll absolutely agree with that. I think that you should be completely independent. There should be no party loyalty. Forget all that nonsense, because there are occasional times where someone on the other side is going to say something really great, right? Then the other side is going to say something really good also, right? Whatever letter they have next to their name, bro, please be independent. Find the things that you care about, and then latch on to that person, if anything. Do not just instantly be like, you know what? I'm going to do that. Right?
That's my personal opinion.
But this is the thing, though, Charles. Normally in politics, you have the campaign, you dust it up, people say things they don't mean. But when the race is over, you normally say, okay, and now I'm going to endorse you. To her credit, people say, she did not endorse him. And the big story today was, will she or won't she? And so far, where are Nikki Haley voters going to go? When she was here, you made it clear you wanted to vote for her. You had some questions.
Yes.
So you would be one of those Nikki Haley voters who are now trying to figure out where to go.
Well, the reason I appreciate his attacks on her were not, they were personal.
Personal, yes.
I don't mind somebody disagree with me on a certain subject, whether it's immigration and things like that, inflation, things we really need to be talking about. But his attacks were personal. Mm-hmm. To go after her heritage, which is racist, to talk about her husband who's actually serving something he ducked. That's why that crosses the line. I have no problem with somebody disagreeing with me on the.
I'm not sure he could even duck with the bone spurs, bro. I'm not sure I'm not sure you have the ability to, but who knows? Let's continue.
That's why that crosses the line. I have no problem with somebody disagreeing with me on a political issue.
Right.
But if you come at me personally, you can't expect me to give my support for you after the fact.
Yeah, that's a different.
Yeah, the Democrats do that though, right? The Democrats specifically, for some reason, they will have all types of nonsense thrown at each other, right? And then they'll be like, I'm going to endorse the person who is getting the most votes. It's the craziest thing in the world. And just in hopes of getting some type of placement in the White House.
Ball game. So now we have two candidates. It looks very much that it's going to be Donald Trump once again, and Joe Biden, of course, who's our president currently. Bro. With those two choices, a lot of people have a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah,
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with President Biden personally. I was looking for another choice, but I think President Trump, number one, he doesn't carry himself like a political leader.
Biden doesn't neither. Just really quickly, guys. Biden, this is this lesser of two evil thing that tends to consistently happen, and this is why I've completely just withdrawn from this nonsense. I have completely given up. I don't care at all. Like, to the point where, for example, when things started getting super crazy in the United States of America, when I realized I no longer cared, I literally left America, right? And so now I'm just literally back and forth, half the year in Europe, half the year here. I cannot invest enough of my time mentally into caring what is happening now. It may sound absolutely crazy, but I don't like either of the people. I'm not going to give either of them a vote under no circumstance, guys. Under no circumstance. Biden is, oh my God, Biden, bro. Right? I can't. I'm sorry. I mean, it would be nice if we can get some assistance with the inflation. It would be nice if we can kind of, bring asset costs down. It would be nice if we could work on capital gains, guys, taxes, estate taxes. It would be really nice if we can just kind of, rehab taxes. That'll be really nice. Whoever wants to rehabilitate the IRS, the ATF, the Bureau of Land Management, if anyone that wants to do that, I will back you 100%. Just, I'm telling you, I promise you. All right, those things, and we can do business with each other. But until then, I don't care.
That's my first and foremost. I do think President Biden, I have a really serious issue with his age. I said that from the beginning. I have a real serious issue with his age.
What you mean?
But I got two choices. And President,
but you're definitely going to vote, right?
Everybody should vote. Everybody should vote.
I agree.
I think it's people have died in our history for us.
Listen, I get it. I understand. Okay, I get that, but I am not putting my name next to either of these people.
To have the right to vote, everybody should vote, and everybody can vote for who they want to. But we all have our own decisions to make. And like right now, I don't know if anything's going to happen with Michelle Obama or Garrett Newsom. But right now, I'm probably going to lean heavily toward President
Gavin
Biden.
Newsom. Gavin Newsom. He keeps saying he's not going to run. We'll see, but he keeps saying he's not going to. Michelle Obama has made it very clear. No way, no how. Those
two, with Michelle and Gavin, would get my vote immediately if they decided to run. It'd be perfect. Easily.
Gavin Newsom and Michelle Obama.
Either one of those would get my vote immediately.
Neither one of them are going to run. But this is the thing. People always say, you have to vote for somebody. And I do believe that. I believe you can't just have this election and not vote and then complain about it.
I think this one is different.
No. You can definitely complain about it, okay? Because the problem here is that we know that it's going to come down, as always, to the Democrats and Republicans. Who's going to run the Democrats? It's going to be Biden. Who's going to be the Republican? Trump. Let's see. Don't like either of them. So who else do we have? Pick a random person. So that means I'm going to take my time out to go vote for a random person that we know is not going to win, because I'm not going to vote for those two people. So I'm not going to waste my time. Sorry.
Because
I voted for John Kasich, and I knew he couldn't win. But I think the disparity between these two candidates is extreme. They are really extreme. So I'm probably not going to write in somebody, but I'm probably going to have to go with President Biden.
Okay. I mean, listen, this is his opinion. I'm glad you have it. I'm not going to sit here and try to change this man's opinion at all. You want to vote for Biden? Vote for Biden. You want to vote for Trump? Vote for Trump. Do whatever you feel is in the best interest of your family. Just make sure you do a lot of research to make sure that person, that entity, let's say, right, because it's a little bit bigger than a person, that person is going to be the best for your family. Vote that way, right? Try to disregard whatever side they're on. That would be the best thing to do, actually, right? But that's it. It's going to come down to Biden and Trump. We know that. So, you know. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And guys, please do whatever you think is right when you're at the polls, bro. Do not follow the chambers, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.